Hello guys, and welcome to this channel, or welcome back to this channel. My name is Nicole Porter, but I also go by the stage name of Rain Girl. I'm a music lover in every single way that you can think of, and this channel is just my way of talking about that and connecting with like-minded people. I also do have a main channel where I do covers and political/social commentary videos, and that'll be linked in the description for you to check out if you want to. However, let's get on with the video. This is the art of music releases. There are two main types of release styles. You could have surprise releases or heavily planned strategic releases. Surprise releases have become really popular over the last 10 years. The most popular and prominent artist I can think of that does this is Beyoncé, with her 2013 self-titled album and her 2016 album Lemonade. Other notable releases of this kind are Frank Ocean's Blonde and most recently Taylor Swift's Folklore. Sometimes it can be done extremely wrong and end up backfiring on the artist. An example of this is U2's album Songs of Innocence, which was released onto iTunes for no charge whatsoever, and it was actually downloaded onto 500 million people's Apple products, which annoyed more people than it did intrigue them into the project. It is often said to be overdone, and many critics will say that it's reached its peak of effectiveness, which I would have to agree with. It felt like, especially in the 2010s, everything was a surprise release and it became kind of one note and boring. But sometimes, as a music fan myself, I do like the more traditional sense of releasing a project or an album, as it lets me as a fan kind of build excitement for that project. This is the more typical kind of industry standard, tried and tested way to release albums. Ever since artists have been releasing music, there has been planned, strategic, promotional tactics that go along with the release. But obviously over time, these tactics and these means of promotion have changed. Nowadays, social media is heavily relied on to promote music, and especially new artists' music. Before social media and social media marketing was a thing, record labels and music executives would rely more on billboards and radio promotion and kind of word of mouth to get the news of an artist's release out there. Nowadays, a lot of funding and effort is put into promotional tactics and making sure that a project is successful, which I don't think is a bad thing. However, some may criticise it and say that it is too picture perfect and kind of polished. Many artists have created this kind of middle spot and this sweet spot that mixes both types of releases together. So there's an element of surprise, but there's also that traditional sense of planned promotional tactics. Lorde did this with her last album, Melodrama. The first promotional single from the album Melodrama, which was Green Light, was released with no prior promotion, and it was a surprise single release, whereas the actual album was more heavily promoted and kind of publicised. So I think that Lorde kind of struck the balance between the best of both worlds and the best of both ways of releasing. I find music press and promotion interesting both as a music fan and an artist, as it gives me ideas and inspirations for how to release future projects of my own. But also as a music fan, it's interesting to look into and see what kind of artists favour what kind of releases. And I think as a music fan, we all have our own tastes in what we like in a music release as well. I hope you all enjoyed this video. If you did, please leave me a thumbs up, subscribe and turn post notifications on so you never miss any more uploads from me. And also, of course, if you have any of your own thoughts regarding this subject, then feel free to leave them in the comments down below. But in the meantime, have a lovely week, stay safe, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye guys.